Yo everyone, what's going on? Today we're going to be checking out the brand new update from STL Amphub, and this is the big Cat Sphynx V2 based on the Lynx Bad Cat 50 V2. Now unfortunately these amps retail for about $5,500 here in Australia, so for the meantime I'm going to have to stick to the digital counterpart inside of Amphub. Alright, so just pulled up everything in Reaper so we can take a quick listen. I've dialed in a couple patches here, so this is my rhythm patch. It's a 2-channel 50-watt amplifier, and each channel has a distortion side as well as a clean side, so I guess you can kind of think about it as 4 channels overall. So right now I'm on channel 2 on the distortion side of things, and this is how it's sounding. Now the IR of this is inside Amphub. I just dialed this into taste. No post effects going on, and I'm running a tube screamer into this because tube screamers make everything better. Alright, so I've got this little mix going on in the background. What I did is I actually rendered out the mix. So I've got the backing tracks, which is just like drums, bass, synth, and all that sort of stuff. And then I've split out my guitar to leads and rhythm. I wanted to play along with this instead of just like playing on top of a mix. We'll play inside the mix just so you can hear like how well everything sort of gels and meshes with each other. So this is what the lead patch sounds like. So yeah, let's play along. Warts and all, you can hear those mistakes, but yeah, just so good. That is an awesome lead. All right, so I just pulled up my rhythm patch. That's how it sounds like. Let's just drop into this mix as it's playing. Now, if you're an Amphub user and you want these patches, I haven't exported them, but if it's something you want to play around with, let me know. Drop a comment below, join my Discord, let me know. I can export them. Everything's done inside of Amphub here, so stomp boxes. So for this lead patch, what did I had some effects, just like a delay and reverb, compressor, stomp boxes, and everything dialed into the cab section. So yeah, if you want these, just let me know and I'll flick them over. All right, let's do a bit of a walk through the amp. So I've just zeroed everything out. I'm using the same IR as what I was using there for that rhythm patch. There's no post effects going on. I've turned off the stomp boxes. We'll check those out in a little bit. So just everything at noon. Channel 2 on the heavy section. This is what it's sounding like. You know, straight away, I can tell that tube screamer is taming that like tubbiness in the low end, but we'll leave it off for a little bit. Let's just mess with the gain. That's channel 1. Take some bass away. I mean, that's kind of what the tube screamer is doing, just dipping these a bit. Sounding okay on its own. I definitely think this sort of amp needs a boost and everything. Something that I did find when I was playing around with it is pushing the volume on this sort of amp actually really helps. So I'll tame the master and we'll let's do the opposite. Not a massive difference, but I think it's just doing something a little bit extra. Maybe some saturation or something, I'm not too sure. Actually, it sounds a little bit tubbier when it's the other way around. All right, let's try out some stomp boxes. We'll go with the Tube Screamer. See how this sounds. Just takes that low end away so well, but we can just compensate a little bit. Yeah, that's awesome. Really, really good response under the hands and everything. All right, let's try the SD1, the Boss SD1. Go back to the Tube Screamer. Now those are pretty interchangeable, but something that's going to really decimate that low end is the Fortin or the 4-bit 66 here, not the Fortin 33. How could we get mixed up? So this is going to completely decimate the low end. Let's check it out. If you're playing with like lower tunings and you had more detail in the low end, I would reach for something like this because the Tube Screamer sort of doesn't quite cut it. I mean, you just mess around with this stuff, but if you want that like super gnarly, genty sort of tone, you know? I mean, to me, that is pretty gnarly. Not quite the vibe I'm going for here, so I'm going to stick to that Tube Screamer. Let's explore channel 1. So let's just match the channel 1 volume. So it's going to share the master, the EQ tone stack. To be honest, I don't hear a massive difference between channel 1 and 2. I'm not actually sure if they're using different tubes or what they're doing. Channel 2 always seemed a little bit like more modern, and channel 1 seemed a little bit more raw, but let's check it out. So match the gain. Match the volume. All right, so still channel 2. So it's got a little bit more going on in the low end. Maybe we'll try the Fortin with that. Let's just go a bit more reasonable. That is actually sounding a lot better. Let's get some of those mids and lows back in there. Still kind of clangy for my taste. Let's go back to the Tube Screamer, play the same kind of riffs. Anyway, that's it. Let's check out the other half of this amp, which is the clean side of things. All right, I've just zeroed everything out here for the stomp boxes. I'm just using a compressor, and then in the effects section, we're doing another compressor into a reverb just to make things shimmery and nice. I want to see how clean I can get with this and what sort of clean tones it does. Everyone knows, like for metal amps, there's generally some sort of compromise, but some metal amps actually excel in the clean department. I think this does really well, but let's see how we get there. So everything's zeroed out, the same IR and everything. I flicked it over to the split coil on this guitar. Oh, yeah, this is a Balaguer Woodman BB Bo Burchell signature guitar, which is ironic because Bo also has the Big Cat amp and he's a big fan of it. He's got it on his Tone Hub pack as well, as he obviously has it in real life. So we're just getting the full Samson experience here. So yeah, look, we're on the clean channel. Let's just hear how everything sounds at noon. Let's go to channel 2, see if it's much different. still pretty dirty. We'll stick to, we'll just stick with channel 1 this time around. So let's drop that gain. Go even lower, just go to 1. Crank the master a bit to compensate. I've just played around with the compressors a little bit more. I just found just needed to tweak some of the thresholds and stuff. So this is how it's sounding now. So there you go, that's just a quick one today. Just wanted to show you the Bad Cat Sphynx. As soon as I started playing with this and messing around with things, I really liked it. If you're an STL Amphub subscriber, just go update the software. It's ready to go. It's not going to cost you any more. And yeah, I really like this one. They've just been absolutely nailing it. I was in the middle of a move. If you're an astute viewer of the channel, this whole studio space has been moved. It's taken me ages to move and set things up. There's still a whole bunch of mess back there. I've been doing some maintenance on the guitar, string changes, half filmed a bunch of videos. There's heaps of stuff in the works. Things are just taking way longer. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you've got any questions about Amphub or this amp in particular, just leave them down below. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe. If you want to join my Discord to talk mixing, guitar stuff, whatever, I'll leave a link down below. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one.